Yo, check. Yeah, we're not the type to play games. You can stake claims. Came to show the movement moving like a freight train, breaking walls and crumble earth with every step we take. We walking by with lash and your neck will break. Never let it stray, so say it wrong, won't set it straight. So coming at us with an awkward demeanor is leaving your life in the dead of face. So pedal straight, avoid these shots, we send it all costs. Truly believing that it'll be different, we watching your body get hauled off. Simple as this, we giving the vibe of the revolution that we living within. Diminish the doubt of the haters that talk on the low because of this minuscule shit.
Screw you, Zandria. I live in Arduin. What's up, nerds? It's your boy, the OG GMs. Getting a late start this morning because it's just too cold to get out of bed. I know. What are you complaining about? The people you just talked to live in Buffalo. 52 degrees is nothing. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. It's the 16th day of May 2024. It's 52 degrees and drizzly here at Site B. It's Thursday, which means it's time for Daggerheart. Daggerheart. Daggerheart, 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 Daggerheart. Come and me want to stop. Go home. Or should I call it Beacon now? I don't know if they're Critical Role, Darrington Press, Beacon. I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure they would know what's going on. Have they spread themselves too thin, or is this all part of a plan to slowly separate themselves from the product? Either way, we know the fans are going to be pissed off, so it's not like they can win. Strange game. No one wins. How about a nice game of chess? First off, let's look at the numbers. Beacon has been live for about a week now. Let's see if it's affected the Twitch or the YouTube at all. Unfortunately, I have no way of checking the Beacon numbers unless I subscribe, and I'm sorry, I'm not giving them money unless they send me a free t-shirt. Okay, since the last time we checked, they have been pretty much, looks like they've abandoned Twitch. They had something called Force Cage. I don't know if that was an episode or a one-shot. And it only had 7.3K views, and that was 7 days ago. And that was the last time they posted something. No, wait, here's some stuff else. It looks like they've changed the page as more and more people abandon the page. So that makes the page harder to navigate for some reason. So yeah, we've got Critical Role Campaign 3 episode. Wow, they really did change the page. Episode 94 with 62K views. Something called, their new Candle Obscura run, which they split into 3 parts. For some reason, this is the, God, what did they do to the page? This is the Daggerheart run. They did another Daggerheart one-shot. They divided it into 3 chunks, 50K, 20K, 31K. So 100K more or less if you combine them all 3 together. And the Twitch page is a mess. Switching on over to the YouTube page, we have For the Queen 7 days ago with no views whatsoever. They've just announced that they're releasing the 2nd edition of the For the Queen card game. Yes, I know the 1st edition of the For the Queen card game has only been on the market for like a year, but I guess they feel it deserves a 2nd edition because I guess it didn't do so well. Then they had an announcement about the new Beacon. That had 211K views. The Critical Role Abridged Campaign 3 Episode 1 is now live on YouTube. So if you want to catch up with Campaign 3, they promised us it'd be no longer than 60 to 90 minutes. And the first one is at 1 hour and 23 minutes and 50 seconds. So what? That's about 90, right? 6 plus 6 is 12. So with 164K views, Campaign 3 Episode 2 Abridged, 40K view, Campaign 3 Episode 3 with 216K views, Campaign 3 Episode 3 Part 2 with 17k views, the Daggerheart one-shot with 89k views, and because they won't let it go, Myths Season 3, Episode 14 with 9k views. So even with the abridged, still not getting the numbers they would like. Probably because they should have started with Campaign 1, right? Or at least as much as Campaign 1 as they can have. I've heard that they don't have the rights to all of Campaign 1 and parts of Campaign 2. I don't know what that means. I mean, I could understand the stuff that appeared on, the Flug, the Felicia Day show, might be tied up in some kind of weird legalese, but the rest of it was, once it went to Twitch, didn't it become theirs? I don't know. I just read that, for some reason they don't have all of Campaign 1 because, they can't win. And of course, yeah. But anyways, it doesn't look like the numbers are doing what they wanted to do. Meanwhile, over on the Daggerheart channel, there has been no changes since May 7th. We went over the changes, nothing really major. It just feels like it's drifting away from whatever unique little that Daggerheart had to offer. With each transition, it seems to be getting away from that weird, quirky mess to more and more just like, hey, here's just another, D20 game with cards and gadgets. Still has the cards and it still has all the gimmicks. It's still a role-playing game built around gimmicks, but the gimmicks are becoming more and more muddled as they're trying to make it more and more approachable to a general audience, as opposed to the very specific audience that was basically they wrote a game for themselves. Still no clue what Campaign 4 is going to be. Tossing it out there that I still think it should be how they end their relationship with 5 and start their relationship with Daggerheart, but who knows? What else is going on with our boys over in the world? Well, Beacon obviously is the big thing, and all the changes Beacon is bringing to the Critical Role franchise. Again, unfortunately, I don't know the numbers because I'm not giving them the money. You want me to do better reviews of your show? Then send me a free shirt or something. We do know from the gossip mags that Campaign 3 will end with a stunning surprise, and that stunning surprise was foretold by the reappearance of a major beloved NPC from the previous campaign. Of course, since I don't watch Campaign 1 or Campaign 2, I have no idea why this individual was so important, but apparently a lot of people were very happy to see this NPC again. Really, you're that invested from an NPC. Okay. And then they've got another one-shot coming up, both of Critical Role, and another one-shot coming up of Candle Obscura, including the live Candle Obscura they're going to do, which they can't sell tickets for. And they've already said they're going to be doing another live Mighty 9 reunion coming up. That one will probably sell out more. Beacon has been live for a little over a week, and a lot of the critters have abandoned Twitch to go over to Beacon and pay Beacon the fee to become a member. How much does it cost to become a member? $60 a year or $6 monthly. And for $6 monthly, you get the Daggerheart collection, the one-shot collection, the Red Nose collection, plus you get all the new series. You get Critical Role Cooldown, which is them talking about the previous night's game. You get Critical Role Abridged, which is showing you all the episodes of Campaign 3, but chopped up to a more presentable 60 to 90 minutes. Plus, you get regular Campaign 3 to watch as it is live. You've got the brand new party. This takes place in the same world. It's a brand new group of players with a brand new characters. Notice there's no humans. It doesn't appear like there's any humans. Let's see if we have any information on the Reslayers. We know the DM is George Primavera and Nick Williams, so they'll be having a switching off of DMs. The cast includes Jasmine Bueller, Jasper William, Cartwright, Caroline Lux, and Jasmine Chong. So we've got 2 Jasmines and a Jasper. That'll be confusing. Don't know what their characters are, but doesn't look.
Strange happenings are occurring in the world of Exandria.
And it's a podcast, so it's like a radio show. It's not live yet, but I think it will be live. I think we will see this. We got whatever this dude is. We got whatever this is. Looks like we got another mechanical character. Looks like we've got another character playing a goblin. It looks like we've got a walrus. This might be a human. No, that's an elf. Okay. Then we have the previous episodes of Mighty Nine, and hopefully some information on the upcoming Mighty Nine cartoon. We've got All Work, No Play, which we've seen them do before, where they do like video games and other things. We've got Four-Sided Dive, where they talk about the previous episode or other things. Still pushing myths. I guess they really appreciate doing myths. We've got something animated coming up. We've got all the episodes of Exandria Unlimited, and we've got all the episodes of Candle Obscura, because they won't let that go either. So if you want to get caught up on all things Critical Role, here's the best way to do it. And yeah, as Kat Monroe informs us, critters are abandoning Twitch and YouTube to watch it here and put all their money here. This gives the Critical Role powers that be way more control over their content. You know, they can be unabridged, they can be unfettered, they can be as adult as they want and not worry about violating any Twitch or YouTube standards. Considering how lax the YouTube standards are, I don't know if that's a big deal anymore. But I guess you can post extremely anti-Semitic videos and be okay. You just can't talk about tiddlies on YouTube or you'll get banned. Project Melody gets banned, but anti-Semites can still broadcast. I'm not bitter. So there you go. Now, why do I think this is a good thing? First off, a lot of people have already commented that this is something they did before. This is exactly like Alpha. Alpha was a streaming service they tried back when they were still on Geek and Sundry that was just limited to them and their stuff, but it never caught on. And now they're trying again, and it looks like now that it is catching on. So, I mean, I think this is a good thing because you see that for every big product, we have a lot of little individual products, which means, you know, these are days when not everybody has to be working. These are days when, you know, 2 or 3 people can just come in and film and give the other guys more time to relax and recover and be out of the public eye. And secondly, and I think far more importantly, is this, a brand new show. This is them experimenting with a brand new grip, a brand new DM. Now, we know this one was not well received, but this might be well received. And if it's well received enough, they could start intermingling live plays of the Reslayers with, you know, them live plays. So you could have 1 week Reslayers, 1 week Critical Role, and then 2 weeks Reslayers, 1 week Critical Role, 3 weeks Reslayers, 1 week, and then eventually, hopefully, by the end of campaign 4, maybe there is no campaign 4, or maybe by, you know, campaign 4 is it. Campaign 4 is the goodbye. They all need to step away and take a break. They're getting older. They all want to start families. And Lord knows being a member of the Critical Role cast is just emotionally exhausting because of all the negative attention. Having their very own streaming channel, which of course seems to be doing extremely financially well for them, means that's another chink in the chain that attaches them to Wizards of the Coast. Now, if I were them, I would not want to be associated with Wizards of the Coast after September. I think the fallout is just going to be so negative that it's just another thing that they could be avoiding by simply saying, you know, campaign 4 is going to be Daggerheart, as it should be. So there you go. There's all the Critical Role news, all the Daggerheart news. If you appreciate this content, let me know. If you want to hear me talk about Daggerheart ever again, let me know. Till next time, I'm the OGGM. If you didn't have a chance to check out my interview with the Ardo and Grimoire people last night, link is in the description. Stay warm. It looks like it's going to be a very cold spring. I'd go outside for a walk, but it's drizzling.